right. Why do you need to be limitless? So, I'll be 40 years old in a couple months. From the time I was pretty young, I had big ideas. There are things that I wanted to do with my life that were far beyond what might be practical or seem practical for most people. Certainly far beyond anything that anybody I really knew had done. When I was 16, 17, I wanted to have this big place where homeless people could live, but not just, providing homes for homeless people. I wanted to help them get off drugs if they were on drugs. I wanted to help educate them toward finding what it is that they wanted to do in order to be useful in society, in order to contribute, let's say, for a career, help educate them in that direction, and help educate them with personal development and whatever it is they needed, psychological help, psychiatry, whatever, and just help them get on their feet. Now, I understand a lot of homeless people don't want that. Perhaps they're there for a reason, but either way, that's what I wanted to provide, an opportunity for those who would be willing to try. And if people weren't willing, they didn't want to move forward, then I would ask them to leave so that they could make room for those who would be willing to move forward. And that was a goal of mine, and I thought that was a pretty big goal, because I imagined this being a really big place where I could provide for, when I was 16 or 17, I was thinking like 100 or more people. And so that's a lot of staff, all that education for free, all that housing for free, would require a lot of contribution from others, or a lot of capital in order to manage that somehow, or finding a way to bring in income that would provide for that. But now 25 years later, I've not only not accomplished that, but I really haven't accomplished any of the other thoughts or ideas that I've had over the years, and there's been a lot of them. I've written many of those thoughts and ideas down. I've read a lot of personal development books. But I've never really accomplished anything. I'm still in the job that I sort of fell into, let's say, and it provides for my family. And leaving that career, which I've done a couple times, and attempting to do other things, has never seemed very successful. I've never been able to provide for my family outside of this career. So you end up with a limited mindset. I'm stuck in this career. I'm not able to accomplish my goals. And well, I guess that's the crux of it. Those two ideas stop me from moving forward. And I can't just say, oh, I can do this. Let me drop my career and go accomplish my goals. I've tried to do that before, and it's sort of a false confidence, let's say. I'm gonna muster up the confidence in order to accomplish my goals. You may have heard of like burning bridges, or burning bridges is usually associated with burning relationships, but burning the boats. And there's a story behind that, a true story, but either way, burning the boats is the idea of getting rid of your possibility of retreat, And I did that at one point in my career, sort of. I canceled my, I completely left the union in such a way that it was a little bit harder for me to come back, but I ended up coming back anyway. So I didn't talk at all about why you need to be limitless, but basically, what I'm trying to do now with this limitless book is something I've never done before, really, which is focus on this one book until I get it right. I guess we'll talk more another day. 5 minutes.